This is very clever because it's Andrew Brown accompanying Andrew Brown. can understand why that's before the acrobats. Now, I'm afraid we have an apology. The next item on the programme has had to be cancelled. I can assure you it's through illness. It's nothing to do with what happened at Wembley today. Sorry about this, but the people who are coming along, illness has prevented them coming. So we're going to go straight into our finale. And I think we need boys down for this, do we? And whilst they're doing that, as quietly and as quickly as possible, please. We're going to sing a hymn which is on the back of the programme. It's part of our finale, Amazing Grace. There is a slight error in the programme which might confuse you. If you look at the words of Amazing Grace, on the third line there it says, I was lost. In fact it should be, I once was lost. If you try and sing I was lost as I did earlier on, you end up with something missing at the end. Very nice from down here, and I had sounded from up there. Well done, chaps, particularly you little ones. The younger boys are always the best, aren't they, chaps? Aren't they?
Yes.
Yes.
Ken will always help me. Well, thank you very much for that. Ken would like to say a word to you now about something, but just before he does so, it gives me an opportunity to say a big thank you to Ken in particular for putting really this whole thing together. We are grateful, Ken. I know some of the jokes you've heard time and time again. A feature of one of Ken Peters' productions, but we put up with it.
Just a word about a class that we held during the winter session that just finished. It was an international class. The three boys concerned, that's Andrew Brown, Luke Perfect and Ian Clements, if you'd like to come to the front, they had to learn about the BB, how the BB spread overseas. They had to do a project, which two of them haven't finished yet, on two countries where the BB exists today, two contrasting countries, a rich country and a poor country, and they were challenged to raise money in a way of their own devising for the BB in a poor, underdeveloped third world country. Now, before I go any further, could Mr. Albert Richardson, who's our Italian president and here tonight, come forward, because we've got a little presentation to make. Now, they were challenged to devise ways of raising money. And Ian and Luke came to me with a stupid idea, I thought. They said, we'll go and ask neighbours if they've got any odd jobs to be done. And I thought, well, they're not going to raise much like that. And they raised, in a fairly short time, £100. So, this is a terrific effort. And then Andrew said, well, because he's interested in music, I'm going to do a 2-hour non-stop piano playing session at Union Baptist and ask people to sponsor me. And I thought, well, I only gets as much as the other two. And Andrew raised £210. We had a £5 donation, so 100 and 210 and 500. We have a cheque here. Andrew, would you like to come out as well, please? Perhaps you'd all like to. We haven't got one of these giant cheques, but a cheque for the Boys Brigade International, £315. Mr. Richardson is going to BB headquarters at Feld Lodge next week, so if you'd like to pass that between you, don't tear it though, to Mr. Richardson, and he will deliver it. Thank you very much.
I hope I've got the opportunity now to say just one or two words, if I may. I think this is a terrific effort, considering that these days, whenever we look in the local papers or the national papers or here on the television, all we hear are bad things about young people. And these three lads have proved, I think beyond all doubt, that the young people of today are great kids, and I think they need a great round of applause, please. Great pleasure to accept it, and I will be delivering it to Feldon Lodge next Tuesday morning, so that it be in the safe hands of the staff there. And can I last of all say a big thank you to all the boys and the staff of this show tonight, and I'm saying this on your behalf out there, because I think these lads and the staff here have put on a great show. And it's very good to see my old friend over there, Ray Smith, Ray insults me every time I'm in.
Just insulted by calling him Mr. Smith.
Yes, I did. Yeah, thank you very much indeed, lads. Indeed. Thank you.
We would like to say a very big thank you to the school for hosting us this week. And also to Jill at the back there. She's right at the back. She's been very, very helpful. And on behalf of First Time Wycombe Boys Brigade, we'd like to say thank you very much. You've done a super job and you've been so helpful. Thank you very much. Over to you.